Hey guys, so today I'm going to do kind of a really easy, no foundation summer makeup look that's very natural, or trying to be extremely natural and simple. So it's kind of fast and easy and good to go. For brows, if you want to keep it really nice and simple and you have already good brows, you could go in with, like, for example, with the Brow Precise Fiber Volumizer Mascara. It's a tinted mascara with a little bit of fibers in it, but you could just go in with a regular, like, tinted mascara, put that in your brows, and you'd be good to go. If you're like me, where you have a little bit of sparseness to it, what I would recommend is, instead of going in with like a pomade, I would go in with like a brow powder, or just an eyeshadow, to be quite honest. So for me, I'm going to go in with the Anastasia Soft Brown Powder Duo, and I actually spray my brush so then the powder's wet, because then I get a little bit of a thinner line. And oops, shit, I didn't squeeze it. I get it wet and then I squeeze it to get it nice and thin, and then I just fill it in lightly, just a tad. This or a brow pencil would work really well, that you can just make little hair strokes and just lightly fill things in. And for me, a natural brow doesn't have a perfect shape to it. It just has a little definition, but no shape. So, well, it has shape, but not like a carved out shape. So that's why, even though I could go in and really straighten this up, I'm not going to, because, like, for me, sadly, my brows are not that good naturally. So I don't want to create that, because then it would look more fake on me. You just need a tiny amount of product, because then it will look like there's streaks of powder going through your brow. So just lightly add some, and you just have a more natural kind of filled in, but still looking pretty makeupless eyebrow. Another way to make sure your brows don't look like they really have any product in them is to use as minimal amount, if not any, powder right here. Because this can kind of be a telltale sign, just because you don't really naturally have a whole lot of powder or hair there anyway. Then you can go in with some clear mascara or brow mascara, whatever you want. Gives you a little more definition without extra product. Next thing is to go in with like a concealer that's your skin tone. So I'm going to use the Wet n Wild Light Ivory Photofocus Photofocus concealer, because it's pretty close to me. I'm going to use a very minimal amount, because you're not going to have full coverage under eyes if you have no makeup on, you know? Like, go for something that's kind of sheer to medium and that is closest to your skin tone. So then, like, you know, your under eyes look more awake, but you don't look like you literally just slapped makeup on underneath your eye. I would not do full coverage at all. Lids, I feel like, are a really good telltale sign, because for me, I have veiny eyelids, so I use a very sheer amount and just let this kind of wash over, so it looks a little more even, but it still looks like my natural eyelid. And the thing I like about this concealer is it kind of sets on its own, so I don't have to use powder, which I don't want to do, because sometimes that looks makeup-y and you don't want that. A cream blush will really help out to give yourself a little bit more color back into your skin. So for me, I'm going to go in with the Colourpop Growth Flirt. Just a little bit. Don't want to take too much. Just put it up here. Okay, and then what I did is I went in with my Majorette blush from Benefit, because it is like a cream kind of powder blush, which I guess Colourpop is like that too. But this one is more orangey, and that's kind of what I want more of, rather than just the pink. But that's just a personal preference, so just use whatever color kind of blush you like, and then just kind of build it slowly like that. And I'm even using my fingers to help kind of like smooth it out and dissipate it a little bit more. Yeah, see how like naturally flush that looks? I don't know. You can kind of see it, but kind of can't. I do have a lip balm on. I feel like a lip balm is a really good way of just kind of making your lips look naturally just like hydrated. and not using really any product. I am going to go back to my lids though, because for me they look too flat, and you have a natural kind of like shadow in your crease obviously. So I'm just going to go in with kind of like this LA Color contour in the shade Deep. I'm taking the contour shade in there, and I'm adding a very, very small amount, but just enough to like put in my crease a little bit, just to like see. I feel like you can see a difference. It's actually a little warm, so I'm just gonna dissipate that with my fingers lightly. Don't tug your eyes. And if anything, I might go in with that highlighting shade in it and just kind of dust it. Yeah, you just want to wash, just a wash, see? And I might just barely do my under eye just a little bit, but not really, because I don't want to make this look darkly casty. But like, I feel like you can kind of see the difference. And I know I keep looking this way, it's because my mirror's there. I have dry skin, so I like to go in with something that's a shiny kind of hydrate. Okay, and so for me, I have dry skin, so I like to go in with a hydrating setting spray. And for me, I like cream highlighters, but the one I own is the Cover FX Moonstone drops, and that's a little way too bright for me for a natural kind of look. I like to put it under foundations. So for me, I like to take, can I say for me one more time? Oh my god. Okay, anyway, I'm going to go in with the Glow Mist by Pixi. Hi. Okay, so I'm a horrible YouTuber. We've established this. So I didn't know that my SD card died. Well, not died, but ran out of memory. So it cut off basically like my ending. So that was fun. But basically, all I was saying is I went in with the Pixi Glow Mist because it gives my face a nice glow. You can't really see it now, but like as you can see, like my face doesn't look dull, but it looks just a little luminous. But I'll show you what it looked like fresh. So as you can see, like the glow just gave me just the smallest glow, but it's not really necessary if you don't want to use it or whatever. You can even just like have a really like hydrating moisturizer on underneath or whatever to give you a glow, whatever you like. You can still use maybe a cream highlighter if you'd like, but for me, I feel like when you keep it natural, or at least when I have no makeup on, I'm not a very luminous person, so naturally my skin isn't going to be glowing like crazy. So that's why I didn't really include too much on that. And then for my eyes, I just went in with some clear mascara and put them on. Here's me up close. Mind focus? Maybe not. I don't know. So as you can see, like my brows stayed. My eyes look kind of, you know, natural. Like you can still see through the concealer and stuff. I still have my veins popping through, but I feel like they're way more toned down. And this is kind of how it looks after the end of the day. My face still looks a little red from the blush and just from my natural kind of flushness that peeks out. Another thing I wanted to mention that I totally forgot is if you have, you know, little blemishes or whatever, definitely go in with your concealer and just kind of cover them up a little bit. But I wouldn't use anything full coverage or whatever, because it's going to kind of show, like, it's not going to match very well. So just do something with like maybe medium coverage or whatever. I'm trying to think, what else did I want to say? And I'm sure you noticed I didn't use bronzer, and the reason why I didn't is because I don't have a cream bronzer for me to necessarily use. But if you have one, you can totally use one. I just feel like for me, naturally, my face just looks more flushed than it does bronzed. So that's why I did it that way. My cats are roughhousing right now. Can you not But yeah, so this was basically the look. It didn't take me very long to do, but yeah, I felt so bad that I didn't have an ending and I didn't have time to film an ending until now, so I really do apologize about that. Hopefully I'm gonna be a better YouTuber. I feel like this is pretty simple of a no makeup look compared to some that I see. I mean, definitely if you feel more comfortable with a foundation, then use a foundation. This is just my version of it that I decided to come up with. You don't have to follow it. You can just take a little bit of inspiration maybe from mine and, you know, apply it to yours. That's just how makeup works. Like, you know, make it work for you, girl. But yeah, so I really hope I kind of helped you. I feel really awkward because I feel like this is kind of a really weird video that like nobody's really going to care to watch, but I feel like it's interesting enough to share because a lot of people are putting out no makeup looks, and I'm always down for those, especially for, you know, going to work and you don't have really time to do a whole lot of makeup, or you just don't want to do a whole lot of makeup and have it sweat off, you know. So these are kind of the looks I like to make when I just want something to make me look like more awake and like I got sleep. So that's why I do these looks. But yeah, I really hope you liked it. If you did, let me know. If y'all have any questions on anything, like feel free to ask me. I'm always here. Like, I just want to say, like, thank you for watching my videos. Like, you don't have to, and I appreciate the fact that you click on my video and watch it. See you guys in my next video. Bye!